Hello, and welcome to the Soft Loft. You have found a peaceful place, a quiet space to prepare for a deep rest. Tonight, I will tell you a simple story, a sleepy tale from a place that only exists in our imagination. There is nothing for you to do. Simply listen to my voice and let the story carry you gently towards sleep. It would be better for you to put earphones on for extra tingles, of course. Find your most comfortable position. Let your body feel completely supported and allow your eyes to drift peacefully closed. Again, a deep, peaceful breath in, drawing in the stillness of the night, and let it all go. Feel your body growing heavier. Let your shoulders drop, drop. Let your shoulders drop, drop. Your jaw softens. Stop the persistent thoughts from the past day or the future. Just be still in the present, grounded in the now. Every breath you take is a signal to your body, a soft whisper that it is time to rest. It is time for deep, restorative peace. Are we feeling relaxed now? Now it's time for me to tell you a bedtime story. Our story tonight takes place in a deep, ancient forest known as the Stillwood. The Stillwood is a special place, perpetually bathed in the soft light of twilight. The trees are tall and patient, and the ground is carpeted in the deepest, softest moss. And in the peaceful place lives a tiny, gentle creature. Its purpose is simply to exist and to be sweet and small and courageous. It is known as the Starlight Keeper. The Starlight Keeper. He calls himself the Starlight Keeper. Imagine it now. It is no bigger than your thumb, with soft, downy fur like a peach, in a dusty, deep purple color. It wakes up just as the first stars begin to appear in the sky. The Starlight Keeper emerges from its home, a cozy hollow in a fallen log, padded with the softest dandelion fluff. It carries a small empty pouch woven from spider silk. Its nightly task begins. It steps on to the familiar mossy path. Its tiny steps are completely silent. It pads along purposefully, its path illuminated by the pulsing, distant starlight that filters through the canopy of the still wood. It stops beneath a tall pine tree. A piece of starlight, like a tiny, shimmering pearl, has drifted down from the sky and snagged onto a pine needle. Like a pearl on a pine needle. Pearl on a pine needle. The Starlight Keeper reaches up with its tiny paws and gently plucks the starlight. It is cool to the touch, but warm if you hold it tight, and it hums with a quiet, peaceful energy. The keeper places the precious star piece into its silken pouch. It continues on its peaceful journey. It finds another piece of starlight resting on a smooth gray stone and another floating perfectly on the still, dark surface of a puddle. Each one is collected with patient, gentle care and placed safely into the pouch. The pouch begins to glow with a soft, warm light from within, casting a peaceful aura around the little keeper as it makes its silent steps through the woods. This is its purpose, a simple, peaceful, repetitive task to gather the lost light and keep it safe. After a time, its pouch is full, pulsing with a gentle, sleepy light. The Starlight Keeper's work is done for the night. It follows the path back to its home in the soft, mossy log. It crawls inside into the deep, comfortable space padded with fluff. It places the glowing pouch into a special corner where its light casts soft, moving shadows onto the wall of its tiny home. The keeper curls up into a small plush ball. It listens to the deep stillness of the forest. It watches the soft pulse of the starlight it has collected. Its breathing becomes slow and deep and steady. Its body is perfectly supported, perfectly still. Its mind is quiet, filled only with the peaceful thoughts of a job well done. Just like the Starlight Keeper, your work for the day is done. The story has brought you to this place of deep rest and internal harmony. Feel yourself curling up in your own cozy place, like a little soft loft wherever you are. Feel the stillness settling all around you. Your breathing is slow and deep and steady. Your body is perfectly supported, perfectly still. Let the image of the still wood and the Starlight Keeper gently fade away. All that is left is the feeling that they brought: deep peace, profound stillness, and the gentle pulling promise of sleep. Let go now. There is nothing left to do but sleep, and sleep well. Wow, my cat actually fell asleep while I was recording this. Subscribe. Good night.